Ben Ellis has done something that 96% of businesses may never do, and he is here today to share with you one thing that helped him along the way.
Hi, I'm Emily LaRouche. Are you ready to make the journey from lawyer to entrepreneur? Every week I'm sitting down with people who have mastered the art of running a business and want to share with you the lessons they've learned along the way. Join me as we experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between as we learn, share, and grow together. Welcome to Share the Love.
Ben Ellis is the president and designated broker of E&G Real Estate. Ben, can you share with our viewers a little bit more about what E&G does? Go.
Oh, go. Now
Yeah,
go.
Now go.
Yeah, no problem. So E&G is a full-service residential real estate brokerage. So we help clients to buy, lease up, manage, do all the accounting, all the back-end stuff, and then sell when the time is right. So we certainly help people like typical realtors do, helping them to move into homes or sell their homes when they're ready to move. But our specialty is really working with investors that want to build portfolios as an alternative investment vehicle to traditional stock market portfolios.
Fabulous. And you may be wondering what a real estate man is doing on a show for lawyers. Well, the reason I asked Ben to come here is Ben is not just a great realtor, a great property management company. He actually is a brilliant business owner, and he's achieved something that, again, 96% of businesses will never do, and that is creating a business that's made it over the $1 million threshold. So I wanted to ask Ben, to share with us something that he's learned along the way that helped to change the trajectory and get him to that special 4% mark.
Yeah, sure. At the end of the day, what it really boiled down to for us was having the right people in place. When it was a business that was being run out of my house, we had one or two other people that were on the team, and we had a lifestyle business, and it was fine. But our goal for the business was really to develop something that was more sustainable. Real estate is something that kind of goes through different cycles, as we've all experienced over the last few years. And so we wanted to create a business that was a little bit more resistant to the ups and downs of the market. So we designed the business in a way that has residual income. That's through our property management division. So we manage currently a little over 300 single family homes, some small apartment buildings, but we really specialize in the single units. And so that really creates a great base for then us to pursue other endeavors. So once we had a nice base of that residual income, it also created opportunities for us to work with the owners of those properties to buy and sell other homes. And so as the portfolio grows, we needed really good people in place to be able to manage the properties, lease the properties, help analyze when the right time is to buy new investments or to sell existing homes and kind of prune the portfolio. And so it's not an easy job to do. Property management is really a thankless job. Mm-hmm. Nobody really likes talking to their property manager.
That's true.
So we've tried to design our system in a way that the people that are in place really care about what they do. They really care about the properties. They really care about the tenants. They really care about the owners. And so we've designed it really around our people providing an excellent service where you have a good relationship with your property manager. You have a really good relationship with your realtor or investment advisor so that it produces other opportunities for the company. So we get a lot of referral-based business from our existing clientele, in addition to the properties that they own. They tell their friends about us. So it's really the people that are kind of at the heart of that operation that have really helped to grow the business in providing an excellent service, which creates those referrals, word of mouth marketing, if you will. The second thing that's really done a great job for us to help grow is through acquisition of other businesses. Our competition spends a lot of money online doing pay-per-click advertising, SEO marketing, things like that. And so we tried to find an avenue where it was a little bit less hyper-competitive. And so we've had success working with people that want to exit the business. And because we provide such a great service, they feel comfortable transitioning the properties that they manage for, in some cases, upwards of 20 years into our portfolio so that they know that their clients are being well taken care of as they go to retirement. And we've created a structure for those people, where they're financially incentivized to do so. We typically offer a little bit more than our competition does to acquire those portfolios.
So it sounds like your secret to success has really been about cultivating relationships, whether it's with someone you're trying to acquire or somebody that you're bringing on board.
Yeah.
Is that something you're just naturally good at, or have you learned to become better?
I think it's all about my parents at the end of the day and how I was raised. My mom ran a nonprofit for deaf children for 35 years. And my dad is just a people person. He's done a myriad of different businesses, but he's always been about relationships. So yeah, I think it was just something that I was brought up with to, just start off on a strong foot in terms of having a high level of trust. I'm the type of person that I'll trust you unless you prove otherwise. And so certainly I've been burned before, but for the most part, that's helped me to, be more trustworthy for other people. And it's really difficult in our business when somebody owns, an asset that's $500,000 and they're just kind of looking online trying to figure out who do I hire. So you do really have to have more instant trust, than you would otherwise, because we're going to be taking care of their property on a daily basis, helping to select the tenant, which is their source of income. So yeah, I think, it's that kind of that trust that's huge.
Have you had an experience where you've hired someone, you bring them in, and you realize they don't have that same passion for service that you do?
Oh, absolutely.
What did you do in that situation? Like, how long do you let it go on, and kind of what's the philosophy with the company?
Our hiring process is a little bit different in the sense that we really work to find people that culturally are a fit for our business and the way that we approach things. And so one of the tools that we use is, once we've gone through your traditional interview process and, on paper they look good, we actually bring them into the office and we have them sit down with the team, and we all just kind of sit around the table and talk to get a feel for the person. Mm-hmm. And so it's those types of kind of group interviews which you really get a sense, and you get multiple inputs from multiple people to see if that person is going to be a good cultural fit for the team. And everybody that's on the team has a different, viewpoint. Right. And so oftentimes they're going to pick up things that I haven't. But that's been really successful for us.
Awesome. Someone told me once that the hardest day of work for most people is going to be the day they come in to interview. So I think putting them in that group setting might kind of throw off that game. You can't fake it in front of that many people.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good idea. Any other things that you've learned about really cultivating people, and how do you get your team to understand your vision and how you expect your clients and associates to be treated?
So one of our taglines is, we take care of your properties as if they were our own. And so it's any situation that arises, it's just asking the employee or the agent that's on the team the question of, if you own this property, what would you do? How would you handle this situation if, this was a property and that was your tenant, or, this was the contractor that's giving you these different options? What do you think is the right decision? And so it's pretty easy where if you just really focus on what's the right thing to do, everything else just kind of falls into place.
All right, so there you have it. Expert tip from Ben. One of the secrets to help him become part of the 4% Club is cultivating people, cultivating relationships. Anything else? Any final words of wisdom?
Yeah, it's been a fun ride. It's not an easy task, to build a business, but it's definitely rewarding. You get to choose what you do every day. Every day is different. You get to learn so much that you never would have if you were just a regular employee. But I think for us, it's just been a very exciting ride, and I love being part of an entrepreneurial environment. And I think that's really what attracts the people that are part of the company. So it's just been a lot of fun.
Awesome. And it's been a joy to watch because Ben is a phenomenal businessman. Known him for a few years, and it's been so much fun to watch you set goals, you surpass them. It's just always consistent and one of the best business people I know.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Share the Love. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, and Google Play to get the latest content.